In 61 days, my husband is losing his job. On Friday, we found out that his plant is closing, and it turns out more plants are going to close throughout the nation. So it's Friday, and around like 10-11, he called me to let me know he's coming home. And I'm already frazzled because it was my day with the kids drop off and, you know, toddler time and work time. So I wasn't paying attention to him on the phone. He was telling me that he's coming home, something about the plant. As I got focused, I realized that what he was saying is that his plant is closing and therefore they're laying everybody at this plant off. So he is going to be unemployed. So this plant is closing at the end of August, and what they're doing is they're consolidating the work that plants do into like the most profitable probably. And so there's two nearby plants in two different cities that are pretty nearby. So they're taking the work from this plant and moving it to the city nearby. And it's, you know, it is a commute. We don't think that we want to do that commute. I don't think it's going to be worth it given the price of fuel and everything. They delivered the news on Friday morning and let them know that they were going to have the day off so that they can process the news. So that's why he came home. Layoffs are very hard on anybody, and the hardest part of a layoff, if you are financially stable, is the mindset. If you are in a precarious position financially, then that's also a pretty big fear. And when you are laid off, it's very easy to personalize it, to make it about you. Layoffs are not about personal feelings. Most of the employees at this plant could not have controlled what was happening economically and politically, and this is a consequence of that political and economic struggle and under this administration. I knew that it was going to impact the manufacturing sector based on the tariffs and based on the political decisions that are happening and the war. I was hoping that my husband would be able to weather that storm. We made it through COVID, which also resulted in a lot of layoffs. I was hoping that we could make it through this administration, but that's not the case. I wonder if this is going to be a sign of more layoffs to come in the manufacturing sector. A big part of what I'm going to end up doing in this process is that we're going to tackle this layoff together as parents, married couple with a mortgage. This is going to be an experience. The last time my husband was laid off was in 2008, and that was due to the housing crisis, and it's been a long time, and we were single at that time. I was in college, so there was kind of a buffer, but now there is no buffer. We've got a mortgage and we got two school-age kids, and we need to figure out what the next step is and what the job market looks like. It's gonna be a new experience. So we got 61 days to prepare, and I'm gonna document it because I have been working since 2019 to ensure that our economic well-being is, you know, could prepare us for an event like this. And so I'm hoping that my financial decisions have done so. They did help us weather the COVID pandemic and the two different pregnancies. So I'm hoping we can get through this too. But if you find yourself in the same position, you know, you can follow this page so you can see how I'm handling this experience and how we're gonna do it together, because it's gonna take some time.